on site. House is framed up, sheathing's in, and I thought I'd give you a little walkthrough and show you some of the things that we're talking about. So the house has an interesting layout. It's a three-family. I had to remember for a second. Entry is here, shared staircase. And then right now I'm in sort of a living space, and one of the things we kind of realized, we always knew this house was going to be tight, the site was tight, everything, but we had the kitchen here, and then you kind of make this awkward turn. Got a little space in this area, but it's not really anything great. And then we had these two really nice closets right here. And I was talking to the contractor, and he's like, we could probably shrink this closet, get rid of this closet, and put the kitchen as a galley over here. And then all of this now becomes an open living space. We're not going to do it with this house, but we got two others that we're building that are essentially the exact same. Bedroom, closet, bedroom. We have our washer, dryer, hot water heater, furnace, all of that happens in these closets here. We have our first bathroom here. Then you have the main bedroom here, which has walk-in closet, and their bathroom here. Again, nothing fancy, nothing great, but it works. And we framed the house. You see above us, we're Nordic joints, very similar to Weyerhaeuser's TJI's. Everyone who at least knows something about sort of these framing members usually calls them TJI's. That is like Kleenex, it's a brand name by Weyerhaeuser. These ones are by Nordic, it's their Nordic choice. A lot of other companies have their own versions. And we actually started looking into using something that is a combination, sort of, we'll call it a TJI mixed with an open web truss. So the next house, we might be moving to that. The upside of that is all of that solid webbing that you see through there, all that solid lumber, OSB that's between the two pieces. Actually, they have a piece right. So here's the Nordic choice. Essentially what it is, 2x3, another 2x3, and then a OSB panel in between it. And everything's lined up in their strongest direction, essentially. So it can actually handle the load, use less wood, and span greater distances than engineered lumber. And it's really good for long spans, which is what we like. But the thing about it is, if I've got to punch a hole in here through plumbing or something, there's a lot of like what you can and can't do. So the other product we're looking at is one that has 2 foot worth of this same sort of material, and then it goes to an open web truss, which allows us to run electric plumbing, everything through there, and then cut this sort of 2 foot section to what we need. See you in the next house.